What's happening, Survival Panda? Peter Von Panda here. Hey, it looks like Hurricane Lane, or Tropical Storm Lane, I think, didn't do as much damage on Hawaii as it could have, but some areas got really hit. Always a good reminder that no matter when I do emergency equipment, there's always something going on in some part of the world, and so it's great to be prepared. This Esky emergency solar hand crank radio, see the model there, ESCR04, is one of these portable, bug out bag worthy radio emergency kits. 2,000 milliamp power bank, LED flashlight, and LCD display FM radio. So let's go ahead and unbox this bad boy here. Just, you don't have to have this one, you don't have to have any of them in particular, but just having something like this is going to be so nice if you actually end up needing it than kind of being without it. Like I said, when I was talking to one of my friends about was she prepared, and I said, do you have a battery for charging your phone if the power goes out? And she's like, no, I don't. And I just thought that was kind of funny because I thought everyone had backup batteries. You can get them all sorts of places, even like a little one like this. But you should always have one of these, and if you don't, you can get something like this to charge up your small electronics. So here is the description, and as far as I can tell, looks like it's all a nice compact design. And what I'm really impressed with is all of the features. We'll get into them. Micro USB here to charge it up too. So here is the device itself, and it's not that big. It's actually about the size of some of the large portable power banks. Now, I guess again on board only 2,000 milliamp hours, so not the biggest battery, but it's all these other things on here that really make it unique. What we have is a nice orange plastic rubberized construction. Everything is a soft touch material. We have the crank for the dynamo right here, and this is pretty nice. I like the big tab on it so that you can get a nice good grip on it. Whirs as you're cranking it up, and then we also have a red light showing that power is being made. Now I think if I can catch the light here a little bit, I might try to just bring in a light on top of this. I think that red light is on. Yeah, I can't tell conclusively when I bring a light up that close to it, but I think that red light is indicating that it's getting power, it's charging. So what we have here is a looks like a crystal solar cell on here, and so now you can get sunlight, just throw this outside in the sun, let it charge up passively by the sun. Looks like the speaker is here, and let's see what else we can find. Hopefully there's a little bit of juice in the battery right now so I can demonstrate some of these things. Alright, so what I noticed is on the bottom here, this is where I should have started, you can see we have a little battery compartment. And so what I was confused about is that there is an onboard lithium-ion battery, but then you can also throw two AAA batteries in here to power it off, a couple cells if you've got those lying around. Now, if I switch it from AAA to lithium-ion, we're going to switch over to that other battery. And so now if I hit this button, boom, look at that, power's on, and as you can see, you get a nice, bright, very usable flashlight. And man, yeah, that is pretty bright. It's a little bit of a pencil beam, but it is bright. Now it's just on and off. I don't think there's no mode to it. You can also see I have the LCD on there, and it is backlit when you hit it. Now if I turn on the radio, there's a power button for that there. Looks like a lot of volume controls. We switch the band here and then scroll through there. Now right here is the antenna, which comes out and then you adjust. So what I'm going to do here, let's just see if we can
remove.
That's NPR.
Many Latinos thought I was crazy.
I'm going to turn that down here a little bit, but seems to be getting pretty good radio station. And if you hold the button down there, it will seek. So that's kind of nice too. And in terms of volume, it's pretty loud. And then we have got weather band. And apparently an alarm. Now I just turned it off there, and I do like the fact that not only does the antenna retract here, unfold, because that's pretty clever, that in most of these emergency radios, they just kind of fold on the side, which isn't a problem, but I like the extra protection of it being tucked away inside the body here. Now, if I pull away this rubber backing and see if we have a USB port, micro USB in, as well as it looks like the headphone jack. And this is what you're going to be able to charge your device off of. But to do that, I think you're also going to switch over here to this button down here, where you would flip this over to this position so that you could charge a device. And when it's off, it's not going to send power to it. All right, so nice thing is, whether you have charge or whether you have conventional AAA batteries, you can run this little bad boy. Now on this side, we have a pretty big D-clip, which is like a carabiner, so you can actually hang this from a loop in your tent or from a tree or wherever, or clip it to your bag, and you should have that. It's all plastic, so I wouldn't put a lot of weight or pressure, or put this somewhere it's going to get a lot of abuse. But it's awesome to have this, especially on these emergency lights, where a lot of times you want to hang it up kind of like a chandelier. So overall, this thing is sweet. It's just the right size, in my opinion. It's got this nice rubberized coating. A couple ways to charge. Not only a couple ways to charge, but if you do have regular batteries, to throw those in there too, man. I'm really, really impressed with this thing. It's not expensive either. You can certainly pick this up on Amazon, and it's not going to break the bank, and it's just a great way to have a little bit of extra security and peace of mind, if something should happen. Man, this is one of my favorites at the moment. I'll put a link to it in the description. Peter from Panda, out.